to TouchLine. I'm your host, Anthony Totera, coming to you live from the Ontario Cup Finals, and the finals of the Under-13 just finished up. Coach James Welsh of FC London, what a game, what a battle. It turned around at the end of the first half when that penalty was missed. Talk a little bit about that, first of all.
Well, we came out strong. We had a game plan, and we executed really well. They scored a good goal early. But even when we missed a penalty going into the second half, we felt confident that we were in the game and it was ours to take. So didn't really affect us, and we just came out in the second half and gave it our best.
Coach, what I enjoyed was you were confident on the sideline. No screaming, no yelling. The players knew what they needed to do. They were well prepared. Talk about getting here where I told the boys a lot of other teams would love to be where you were today. How did you prepare them from the beginning of the season to get where you are today?
Well, right from the get-go, we always just talked about effort, attitude, discipline. When it comes to training, when it comes to our games, we play one way. Whether it's the first place team or the last place team, we have a game plan, and we just go to execute every single time. And it doesn't matter where we are or who we're playing. And credit to the boys; they've been doing it for the last 5-6 months, day in and day out, every day, coming working hard. So it's great for me.
You scored a lovely goal, but let's be honest, your goalie held you in. He made some tremendous saves, 3 or 4 stops, and he kept you into the game. Talk about that young man.
Andrew's done that all year for us. We have 2 good goalkeepers, Andrew and Isaac, and have bailed us out a few times. Today it's what we asked for. I asked him to give us his best and play his best game, and that's exactly what we got. So, great keeper.
Absolutely. Coach, let's talk to these 2 captains very quickly. Son, what is your name?
Connor.
What an experience it must be to play in the Ontario Cup Final. What was going through your mind throughout the whole game?
We'd like to win. We played as hard as we could. Just didn't go our way. We got unlucky sometimes. Yeah.
Young man, what is your name?
Alex.
Alex, your teammates didn't get on each other. You didn't yell at each other. You guys were bonded together as the game kept on going on. It seemed like you guys were getting stronger. Talk about the friendships, the bonds you made, not just today, but all season long with this team.
Well, over the season, our team, we got better at moving the ball. At the beginning, it's a new team, new players. We weren't used to each other, but then everyone just started bonding and it became better. So now.
That's absolutely great. Last question, young man. Talk about the feeling it is to represent London, FC London, and how far you guys have come. What was that feeling like today?
Feels really great to represent such an amazing team and a club, and it's like an amazing experience to be on this team with a great bunch of guys.
And a great coach. Absolutely, a great coach, and we'll give you the last word, Coach. We don't give the parents enough due, but they spend a lot of time, a lot of money out of their pocket, and they do everything for their kids. Talk about the parents on this team, how important they are.
The parents are awesome on this team. It's a lot of work getting the kids to training. We train 3 times a week. Great. It's like a family. They're all part of the team as well. And I'd like to take a moment to thank James, and awesome coach. Had a great season.
Congratulations again, FC London. Job well done.
Thank you.
Good job. Welcome to the Ontario Cup. I'm your host, Anthony Totera of TouchLine, and we are joined by the Under-13 champions of Brampton East, Coach Sergio. What a game, what an atmosphere, but most importantly, I love the display of the young men that they played the game they did today. Calm, cool, collective, no one yelling at each other. But to get to this point, the championship win, it didn't just happen today. This is a long process. Talk about that process, Coach.
Thank you. It took us maybe 2 years to come to this group of boys, and they put it together this year. They actually won the league title and also the League Cup. And they finished well in the, Pennsylvania tournament? Ohio tournament. We made it to the finals. But this year was a successful year for these boys. You're right. Thank you for acknowledging their level of play. They brought it, it's all team play, which I was really proud of all of them. They moved the ball fantastic, and the other team is a very, very good team. They had many opportunities to score, but our boys, they stayed strong. They never gave up, and that's been the attitude this year, never giving up.
Absolutely. A lot of credit has to go to FC London, but the credit right now is to Brampton East. And, Coach, what I enjoyed most importantly was the confidence of yourself on the sideline. You treated these boys like men, not like boys. And they understood, each and every player out there, what they needed to do and what they had to get done to win this championship. Talk about what you work on most importantly throughout the year with these young men. Communication, skills. What are you working on to get them where they are today?
They're 13 years of age, so you can imagine they're becoming young men. And you're right. Today was one of my worst days, really. I'm more calm. Actually, Anita calmed me down today. Thank God that she was there because I was a little hyper at the beginning. But they took control of the game in the second half. And you know, we did. I keep my cool, my temper, and the boys actually do follow through with instructions very well. And yes, I do treat them like young men athletes. So they're 13, going to 14 next year. So.
And that is great to see. Young man, what is your name?
Rich Hannon.
Rich, talk about the atmosphere, how you felt playing in an Ontario Cup. A lot of teams would love to be where you're at today. A lot of young men would love to be where you're at today. Talk about how the game was being played out in your mind. Not today, but days in advance when you knew you were going to play in an Ontario Cup final.
I was just preparing for this moment because we haven't been here before. So I just practiced real hard. My team practiced real hard. We practiced almost every week before we played this game, and we played hard. Everyone played hard. We scored goals, and Brampton East repping.
Well said. Young man, what is your name?
Keegan Loader.
Keegan, I got to tell you, the both goalies on both teams put out displays, save after save, keeping the teams in. What were you saying in your mind to keep your team in after they scored that goal? You knew they were hungry coming at you.
Well, we had a good beginning. They got that first shot, hit the post. That scared me quite a bit. We got that the penalty, which wasn't so sweet either. That was a lucky save off the foot, but our defense played really strong. Our other goalie, Rocco, he played amazing as well, and we just kept it together the whole game.
Absolutely. Guys, let's talk about what's most important. We'll wrap it up. Mums and dads, they spend a lot of time, a lot of money out of their pocket to take you to practices and games. And manager Nita as well. A lot of effort is put into this team, a lot of stuff behind the scenes. What do you want to say to all the mums and dads that have spent a lot of time away from their jobs and their homes to take these young men everywhere?
I just want to say thank you. I know it's a lot of work, and going to Ohio and everything was a big deal. And I really want to thank, I'm very lucky because I have a lot of good parents who help, catching rides, doing all that. I have a lot of help from the parents. So I just really want to say thank you to everybody and for supporting me.
Well said. But not just today does everyone know about Brampton East. I've heard about this team for the last couple of years. Congratulations. Keep up the good work. And one day, hopefully, one of you fellows will represent the country of Canada playing in the World Cup. Sergio, well said and well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations to Brampton East.